Guys, I just had a revelation today.
Oh, yeah?
Fortnite is just autistic Counter-Strike.
Lane, you can't say that!
What?
I'm autistic. I can't say that.
I mean, sure, but why would you?
I'm gonna pretend we weren't just discussing this off recording for 10 minutes before we started and ask for context.
And I'm gonna pretend that I wasn't the one who said it. And be outraged.
Just immediately fucking out yourself. I've already almost died laughing once this evening. Let's go for 3.
Anyways, this episode is sponsored by Fortnite, but not really. I wish.
You fucking wish.
I'm a mini. I'm a shield mini. It's awesome.
Cue the roll call.
Cue the roll call.
Connect. Loading.
Broadcast.
Perfect! Show running super savant. Level up! Bluecaster, super Ichi.
Loud and online. Greycaster, Robolane.
Return to the source material. Greencaster, Zenshi.
Combining comedy and critique. On air since 2014.
Radio Sentai Castranger.
Welcome to Radio Sentai Castranger, episode 516. It's episode...
It's the stoner monkey.
Water monkey with long hair.
No pupils, or its pupils are white, and it's really fucking
monkey.
weird.
No, its eyes are closed because it's high.
I mean, is that dreads, or does that count as a Karen haircut?
It could be both. More like simp poor.
No, I love the monkeys, Decker. Decker's such a grumpy goose.
All right.
It's a grumpy Gotchard.
Well, all right.
Oh yeah, I gotta get the news stories. Whoops.
Yeah, there's a Gotchard related one in the news this week, actually.
Oh no.
That's the correct reaction. Anyway, if you happen to be tuning in,
I liked Gotchard.
Somebody had to, statistically.
I don't like to think about Gotchard anymore.
If you happen to be tuning in for the first time, thank you for checking us out. We are a bunch of chemies who get together every week to talk about Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, and a third thing.
Oh yeah, Gar's not here, Emily's not here, Cell's going to see some Lord of the Rings movie, so...
Yeah.
You got me.
It's
We do
Paul!
I love
What
Paul.
that's
Great.
worth.
You are a valued member of the team.
Look, it's Tycoon is an adorable Kemi.
Tycoon?
Tycoon, yes.
It's not my. It's nobody's fault that my value that I bring to the team is about Tree Fitty.
Oh, I love the giant version of that Decker posts to me, and it's literally labeled as lane.png. It's fucking great. Oh, I love it.
Of the Lakeis's face.
Yeah, just the zoomed in Lakeis's face.
Post the big one. Somebody.
Yeah, post the big Decker, post the big one.
All right. There, oh god, that's genuinely terrifying.
So fucking creepy, especially when it's like kind of like not fully rendered.
Her makeup is running.
Oh man. Yes, the Toma face is accurate.
I love that we react to a face meme with another face meme.
Let's
oh no, the
put a
Toma face,
smile
the
on
Toma
that
face.
face.
The Toma, I know, Decker, you are always watching. Yeah, Kaido Blast, thank you. Plus some Zenkaiser Black.
Now we need to react to that with that one lane face.
Oh right, my
Yeah.
shit.
There are so many Lane faces. Like, which one?
I'm very memeable. Apparently, I know. Thank you, Goggle. That face is fucking glorious. I
Well,
died before I watched it.
You are consistently well oiled.
Yeah, 62 well-oiled lanes. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh god, not the Momotaro face.
Oh, dude, I love that.
I had to remember Don Brothers exists again.
So not fucking love when he did that.
All right. So our topics for this week are Gavv, episode 14, Boonboomger, episode 40, and for our feature topic, we are wrapping up Chousoku Parahero Gandine.
Oh, the Crimson, that's a good one of fucking Naj Sparrow.
With the finger and all.
That's great.
Actually, it's even got the glasses and teeth on it.
Yeah, Evil Joe! I fucking love Evil Joe.
All right. Well, we have a little bit of news to get to for this week.
News mode.
News mode.
In Gotchard news, the official trailer and story for the upcoming Graduations movie has been revealed.
Oh boy, can't wait. It's not coming out till fucking June.
And it's got a blue eyes white dragon in it, apparently.
And he's petting Spanner's head like a good little boy.
Spanners. Little Spanner.
My favorite thing that I've seen people say about this film in the last week is I love how a movie called Graduations is about a non-high schooler as the focus character.
Of course.
Yeah. Like, I love there's Spanner there, and then you see fucking Hotoro and Rine just at the bottom. And then, yeah, there's Valvarad in his new Colgate form. It's so bad.
Valvarad Grand Tour.
Aragane Valvarad was the best fucking thing in that show.
Disagree.
Well, except for Legend, obviously. Legend was
Valvarad's here, and his new thing is dental hygiene.
and then
Valvarad Colgate.
Majade is still a thing. Oh, Majade.
All right, so Toei posted the trailer and story for the upcoming Gotchard Graduations film. The day has finally come for Hotaro, Rine, and the others to graduate from Furasu High School. With irreplaceable memories of school life and the Alchemist Academy in their hearts, they will complete the graduation ceremony and set off on new paths. Or so they were supposed to. Suddenly, the same time... Oh, it's a time loop movie!
What do you mean?
Can't escape high school!
Oh.
The same time repeats itself, and Hotaro and the others are unable to escape the loop. Only Spanner Kurogane is aware of the situation. What is the reason for this abnormal phenomenon?
Since Spanner barely did shit in the actual show, they had to make him do something in this movie.
They literally had to freeze the other main characters in time for Spanner to have space to do anything.
Fuck.
Is it an unknown Kemi controlling the flow of time, or is it something else? What is the shocking truth that Spanner and Hotaro and his friends eventually discover?
His friends.
That's what it says!
I'm so happy Gavv exists, you guys. So happy Gavv exists.
Kamen Rider Tummy Troubles is pretty great.
Gavv is fantastic.
The film
That's what I'm going to call it from now on.
Kamen Rider Teletubbies?
No, Kamen Rider Tummy Troubles.
Yeah. The film will be written by Takahito Onishi, who did Star Wars Visions and previously wrote the Gotchard Hyper Battle DVD. Supervising scripts, Gotchard's co-head writer Hiroki Uchida, Hiroshi Takaki composing the film's music, Hirofumi Fukuzawa serving as action director, Kyohei Yamaguchi, who directed 10 episodes of the series and the Gotchard Geeks crossover, will direct this film, and back on his title is doing the movie theme song titled, because what else, Graduation.
Yeah, it comes out on Blu-ray DVD 11 days before your birthday, Ichi.
Fun. Theatrical release February 21st and Blu-ray DVD June 11th.
Also, Boruto is the villain.
Yes,
cool.
I forgot Boruto's in this film. Now I'm excited again.
Yo, what if he kills Spanner? Wouldn't that be amazing?
If this movie ends out any other way than Boruto killing Spanner, I will be irate.
I just want him to use his Rasengan Uzuhiko.
If he kills Spanner, that's gonna be the best thing ever.
That will single-handedly redeem all of Gotchard.
Yeah. Shit.
Leave Spanner alone!
Decker is so fucking pissed. No, I respect Decker for his massive love for Gotchard. It's great. Yeah, exactly.
You know what, Decker?
My response.
You know what, Decker? I'm with you. I liked Gotchard. I thought it was fine.
No. Decker doesn't like Gotchard. He fucking loves Gotchard.
Okay, good. All right. That's awesome.
Gotchard fanatic.
That one meme, if Gotchard has no fans, I'm dead.
Guys, come on. Let's not yuck anybody's yums here. It's a fun time.
Like the chemis were cute. Like Gotchard's the rider's neat, but like Legend was what's like I stayed for. I stayed for Legend.
It's not gotcha, anyone's gotcha. All right, and our other news story, because there's not been a light news week. Godzilla versus Marvel comic book series announced.
I mean, they already did it with DC, so and Power Rangers, so Marvel's the next step.
Godzilla's just like going on a grand tour throughout the multiverse.
I just want to see the Hulk fight Godzilla.
I was about to say, can you imagine if Godzilla just like absorbed gamma rays?
Oh my
Jesus.
god!
Gamma Godzilla would be terrifying.
Get like a Hulkified Godzilla. Jesus Christ!
He'd be even greener.
Wait! If he's in the Marvel universe, that means he can fucking get a symbiote. We could get Venomized Godzilla.
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ, that's terrifying.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Null's gone, so Venom is the last. Is at the very least the last active symbiote. So it would have to be Venom, but that'd be amazing.
Yeah, I was gonna say earlier in this image preview, the Hulk is right on Godzilla's head, so not outside of possibility.
Didn't Kong become a Green Lantern? Excuse me,
What?
Wait, I need to see this.
No. That was Grodd. It's fine.
I mean, it might be.
Kong Green Lantern.
So yes, Godzilla vs. Marvel is a series of 6 all-new original one-shot stories across many Marvel eras.
Yup. He was a Green Lantern. There's him with the fucking light.
That was a whole thing.
Wow.
Oh, come on, he doesn't even get the suit. He just has the That's what Kong sounds like. He just roars.
Yeah, Paul.
He roars and speaks sign language. That's it.
All right. So we have this promo art illustrated by Laniel Francis Yu, who worked on
I knew someone would post the Lobo moment. God damn it!
the Lobo moment.
When he made a giant lantern light dick.
Oh.
Injustice.
Green Lantern stick. Nice. So yes, the first of these stories will be Godzilla versus Fantastic Four, written by current Fantastic Four writer Ryan North and artist John Romita Jr.
And you know what? If I was to start a Godzilla story with anyone from the Marvel universe, it would probably be them.
If anyone can figure out how to defeat Godzilla, it's Reed Richards.
It's actually Doom, and he'll figure it out first.
Yeah, in this story, Marvel's first family will fight against Galactus and his newest herald, King Ghidorah.
I'm fucking sorry. What?
Ghidorah's his herald?
Okay.
He gave Ghidorah the power fucking cosmic?
I can't wait to see Silver Surfer Ghidorah.
Jesus
Let's
Christ.
go.
I mean, not every herald becomes a Silver Surfer, but
Why not?
because the power cosmic reacts with different people different ways.
Well,
And also, Vegas, you're right. We're all fucking dead.
if it doesn't happen, I still want fan art. I need Silver Surfer Ghidorah
Just like he still doesn't have arms and he's on a surfboard.
in space with the 3 heads.
Here's when Thor was the Herald of Galactus for a bit.
Sick.
Yeah.
That's a Fortnite skin, too. Really good one.
World was pretty good.
Silver Surfer's badass, man.
He is. Don't fuck with Norin Rad. And I'm okay with him being a girl in the new movie. It's amazing.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
So yeah. This is very cool. Excited to see what comes out of this.
Yeah.
And that's about it for news.
Fucking King Ghidorah's his herald. What the fuck?
That's amazing.
That's
awesome.
fucked. That is actually
Yo!
fucked.
What if Iron Man makes like a fucking Iron Man Mecha Godzilla to combat Godzilla? That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Oh
Jarvis
my
is
God.
the thing controlling it.
The
He
Zilla.
makes a Hulkbuster armor but for Godzilla.
That's what I was gonna say. The Zilla Buster.
Yo, what if he makes a Kong Buster?
Let's
Oh,
fucking
fuck.
go. I want that. Oh my god. There's
Yo,
so
throw in Kong, we're gonna get Kong Buster.
Yeah.
Yo.
That'd be
Anyways.
amazing.
Yo, Hulkify King Kong. Give him a gamma radiation.
No, I think it suits Godzilla better.
He'll be the infraggable Krunk.
No, he'll be the amazing Bulk.
Major glory. That's a Dexter's Lab reference for you youngins.
The Justice Friends?
No.
It was the Justice Friends.
Was it?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Justice
Okay.
Friends. Yeah.
Yeah. I prefer Monkey, but that's just me.
Oh, I also like Monkey.
Yeah. All right. Let's get into Gavv.
Gavv time. God, I love these three. These three characters are fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Like the amount of how much Sachika fucking cares and wants to help Shoma is just so not like he says like, oh, I got into a fight with some fucking punks, and she just grabs like this bat and it's like, okay, let's go, fucking beat him up. And it was just like, holy shit!
I fucking love how rapidly she just grabs the bat. Like, let's fuck them up.
Time to bust some kneecaps, boys. No.
It's like blue and pink, like studded bat.
I want her to become a rider, and I want that bat to be her fucking weapon.
My first thought was, where did you get that, and why do you have it?
And why is it not on Premium Bandai?
I want it so bad.
Oh, there we go, Silver Surfer King Ghidorah. Thank you, Decker.
Thank you, Decker. We love you.
That's going in the thumbnail somewhere. I don't care.
Oh, fuck.
That's gonna make Gar fucking die.
Yeah, just put it in the background. Just shrink it down, put it in the background. It'll be great.
That's so
no,
good.
but yeah, no. I, you know what? During this episode, I really did have to confront the fact that I think Sachiko is actually my favorite character in this, because you're right. She is the ultimate ride or die. She supports her friends.
Ride or die.
She sticks with you no matter what. Her entire business model is just helping people,
and she really helped. And she helped Shoma like she really loved the cake that Shoma made for her.
Just real quick, because I don't want it to go by.
Yeah, she exists to lift her friends up.
Crimson Riot, you may want to check your wording. If Shoma and Sachika are in Endgame, I'm going to blow Toei myself.
He said what he said.
All right, you know what? That's fine. No king shaming.
But yeah, so like Shoma's like in the forest because he gets thrown up a fucking cliff by Phil and Lil.
But unfortunately, since episode 1, any shot of him falling a great distance has immediately lost all tension and stakes because he survived a fall from plane height onto a beach.
I agree with Tara Zed. That is an adorable cake, and I was saying this to Ichi. I love the reasoning behind why Cake King is so strong. It's because it is the treat that Shoma made himself with the love in his heart.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
So what? Does that mean if Shoma makes his own snacks and eats them, they're just like 10 times more powerful?
Which means we're about to enter the Shoma opens his own snack store arc.
I think that I think that what makes it more powerful is when he shares it with others, because that is more Shoma.
Okay, I don't mean to jump ahead, but I feel like we just need to talk about this now. Fucking Caking is fucking amazing.
So good.
Busted.
So good.
I hate how cool it looks, and the goo effects are gross.
But shout out to that one fucking Caking minion that just spun his fucking spear around and then just fucking going.
The fucking mooks are locking it down. I love them.
I like that they're.
He was spinning his spear, and then you just see him just throwing up, and like one of them caking other guys. It's just like, hey, you're all good, you're good, bud.
And then like later, that like one of those fucking Lance mooks just like trying to like stab up at them.
I like that they're pawns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They give me the vibes of like the card soldiers from Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah,
but without the giant paper torsos.
Yeah.
And the fact that his caking, like his cake minions, can also like use Gojizo forms is broken as shit.
In the fucking preview for next episode, one of the cake mooks has the fucking chocolate gun.
Yeah, chocolate gun, Zaku chips, and I'm like, god damn.
I love them.
But yeah, no, and the henshin for caking was fucking dope, and I didn't realize that when like the Gojizo opens up, he's got like a whipped cream mustache. I was like, oh.
Yep. I as cool as Caking is generally, unfortunately, a lot of his battle tactics involve spraying white creamy goo at things.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
That's right. Oh, it's so good looking, man. I love Caking.
I remember I was showing an image of it to Keba, and he was like, "That's just king form," and I was like, "Cake king form."
Yeah.
No, Crimson, do not finish that sentence.
Oh, please do. Don't worry, it's fine.
Also, one last thing that I loved about the cake mooks was that one shot where like one of them was on the ground like vomiting rainbows.
No, yeah. As I was saying before, I'm like, I love the shout out to that one minion that just spun his spear, and then he's like,
this is feeling when he eats too much Taco Bell late at night. He wakes up in the middle of the night
and have to vom.
yeah, no, shout out to like Honto, like finding Shoma, and he's like, hey, we got to get you to hospital. Oh wait, you're in the same situation as I am. Can't fucking do that. So he brings him back to Sachika, and then like they have this big talk, and Shoma's just like, no, I gotta go do a thing, but we're gonna have the cake now, and then we're gonna hang out and stuff.
I just realized the cake minions, when they use the weapons, they have the like shoulder and leg pieces from that form. You know what this is? It's the Gotchard brothers, but done better, I think.
Oh my, yeah.
Oh
yeah, no, Phil and Lil like are fucking shitty people. I mean, I get it. They're pissed off. They're pissed off. Like I love that. Like Honto's just like saying to Shoma like why do you like want to fight these guys so fucking badly? And he's just like, they killed my mother, and he's like, oh fuck, yeah, no, I understand.
I just noticed the mustache on the Caking Gochizo. I didn't see that before.
No, I know, I love it. It's great. It's so good. Honestly, knowing me, I'll probably get the cake sword at some point. I do kind of want it.
The whipper?
Yeah, the whipper.
I don't like that he has to like... It's a weapon with a very phallic shape, and he has to gently caress and squeeze the base of it to get it to shoot white creamy goo at things.
It's a piping bag.
I know what it is. It doesn't have to be what it is.
I mean, doesn't it though?
They didn't have to be so gooey with it.
But didn't they though? Pretty sure they did.
Here's the thing that's really gonna settle this is how the toy version will work. Do you also have to gently squeeze the balls of the toy version?
Do. Yes, you do.
Fuck.
I mean, I'm here for it.
I'm here for it too, man.
I ain't yucking nobody's yums here.
I like, okay, so like I love cake so much. Like cake's one of my favorite like desserts ever. It's so much to the point that like at my work, because like I work at a retirement home, every month we like celebrate like the residents' birthdays, like all the residents who celebrate their birthday of that month in one day. And so they always get like a big Costco cake, and then like the like people who like run that event, the birthday event or whatever, they always say be a giant slice of cake because they know I love cake so much. So it's awesome.
I don't mean to make another Game Grumps reference, but look at my resume!
30 years experience in jacking off!
Sorry, Danny and Arnold, we love you.
Oh yeah, that scene where all their eyes glow as they all transform, that was sick as fuck.
It was intense, yeah. I like the character development that Jeep is going through because of stuff.
I fully expected, like as Sita pushes Jeep out of the way, I have to really fucking focus to remember who's who.
Her name is Shitter.
Yeah. As one pushes the other out of the way, I was fully expecting the one that got pushed down to like jump back in for them to both die at the same time because they couldn't stand to be separated.
Okay, I'm just saying we need an emoji of this shot of just the two of them creeping at that doorway. That needs to be an emoji. That's
yes, creaming all over dozens of goons.
They're gooning.
Oh. No, there's no gooning involved. There's full release happening. Too much goo. There's too much goo for it to be gooning.
I agree with a person in the chat, I don't remember who it was, who said that Jeep and Shita have no right to be mad at Shoma.
Because they're killing humans!
Yes, but I'm happy that they are, because now Jeep is going to be going through some really good character development, and shit's gonna get juicy.
Also, I love that Shoma, like, before he unleashes his Hisatsu, he's like, man,
I have to kill my half-sibling.
No, he's like, we could have been really, really close, but they didn't because they, like, stepped on the flowers. Yeah, no, I literally wasn't expecting like one of the only. I thought both twins were gonna die. I didn't expect.
Yeah,
only
that's what I thought.
So I was like, huh.
I like that his Hisatsu was caking breaking.
Yes.
Don't kill my heart, my
Also-
caking breaking heart.
Also, I love when he finishes the fucking like the henshin for Keiki. You just hear amazing.
Amazing.
It's so good. It's so good. Everything about Caking is fucking badass.
Pretty great.
So
It's so good.
and yeah, the last thing I'll say about Jeep is I like how the decision they made at the end as they're crying in plot development alley was to fucking Mulan themselves, cut their hair.
Yeah. Also confirmed, Niev and Dr. Sugar are not the same person. Thank
Who
fucking
could have
God.
fucking seen that coming?
They
No,
didn't say that. They just said that he knew Glasses Boy.
They're clearly in some sort of cahoots.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that Niev isn't Sugar.
No.
These two-
One walked in while the other was there. They're separate
I was
people.
talking about the mentor for Shoma.
Also,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Look at
That was my
Takamichi.
theory.
It's Takamichi.
Yeah,
He's
so
dressed
the
like a-
jellyfish dude gets a human disguise form, played, of course, by Kirei Silver, because that's the voice, and he's dressed like Blackbeat.
Yeah, I was about to say he's dressed like Black Beat's disguise.
Dressed like a fucking Quaker is what he's dressed like. It's like he's about to go out and spread some Mennonite cheer.
I honestly, like, as much as like I love Shoma, like Honto and Sachika, I feel like this new guy, like this new Granute, I feel like he's gonna be a really lovable character. Like he's gonna get so much fucking development. We're gonna love him. Then they're gonna kill him, and we're gonna be so sad.
He does seem to fit the same box as Alan, so far, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we will see.
Quaker. Emo Quaker.
We'll see what character archetype they end up putting him in.
I bet if that guy gets himself a rider form, it'll be.
The rumor is that he is going to be Vlam, the third rider.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said pudding, because his Gochizo is pudding.
Oh, okay. He's dressed like
Also-
a Quaker, so I thought he might be oatmeal themed.
Also, it's really.
Quaker oats.
Also, it's really. Wait, what the fuck is that?
That's the pudding Gochizo.
Oh my god.
Honestly, when I first looked at it, my thought was, I can't believe it's not Gochizo.
Looks like a Lotad.
Yeah, I don't know where this happened, but apparently Gochizo Heaven is a thing?
I mean, that one Choco Dan.
Gochizos have souls.
That one Choco Dan who like kicked that other one, he went to Gochizo Hell.
Yeah, no, that one's not going to heaven. Oh, it's from the
Choco
Valen.
Dans have wicked souls.
It's from the Valen Henshin lesson.
I gotta watch that. Yeah, science.
I love how when they freeze on Jesse's face in that meme in this particular version, he looks so skeptical. Yeah, science.
But no, like this episode was like fantastic. The acting was all good. Like I got so much emotion out of like Phil and Lil, and their actors did a really good job, and so
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm really excited because I like they are the two members of the Stomach family that seem to have any sort of empathy left at all. Like for humans, maybe not. But it doesn't feel like anyone in the Stomach family really cares about each other. They're business people.
I wouldn't even call it empathy. I would just call it, like, so far the twins are the only ones that seem to exert any fucking emotion at all.
They're
Well,
young,
like,
and
no,
because they're
like, the
young,
thing
and they
was-
still have feelings. They
Yeah.
haven't
No,
been
so
broken
the whole Stomach family-
capitalism.
the whole Stomach family, they're a business, and so the two youngest of the family also wanted to get involved in the family business, and they were doing well until Gavv showed up, and then they were halting their production, halting their business, hurting their business. So they're like, "Okay, fuck these two! Like they're ruining our business."
Yeah, they're not suited for the family business.
And yes,
Yeah.
Nielv watched his sister die and did nothing because he's the cold-hearted science man.
Yeah,
But-
doesn't give a shit. He wants to make his cool fucking pudding rider.
But what's great is now Jeep, like whatever feelings and naivete she might have had before, now it's gone.
I like the rumor that Jeep is going to be bitter Gavv.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Oh.
Imagine she got a version of the Valen driver and she became dark bitter chocolate.
Could be.
Anyways, I think Dr. Sugar, honestly, he's very fascinated by granutes. He loves researching granutes, so he's obviously going to jump onto the boat of, actual Granute wants to collab with me, and I get to learn more about Granutes from a Granute. Bitchin'. Awesome.
Yeah. And yeah, Paul, Jeep is the male one.
Oh, one of them's male?
Yes.
Okay.
The character design sort of masks it well, so it's hard to like exactly pin down Jeep's existence, but
yeah, one's a boy, one's a girl.
Jeep is like not fully female.
I didn't get that, but
you have to really pay attention to the difference between their voices.
I mean, good to know.
Well,
good to know.
Also the clothes.
Yeah. Like I don't know if this is actually like a transgender thing or if they just dress.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I was not picking up on that, but thank you for letting me know, guys.
Yeah. That's why I've been saying they for Jeep.
Okay, I didn't realize that.
Yeah. No worries.
My bad, everyone.
Yes, so very excited. We'll see where Gavv goes from here.
Yeah.
All right. Boom boom time.
Boom. Oh, Joe, you're so precious. Such precious.
The early half of this episode, I was sure you would hate, and then the back half of this episode, we were sure you would love.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, exactly.
I was like, is this child all of us?
I love the fact that like this monster was trying to like fucking find some weakness in Joe, but Joe has many weaknesses. He just doesn't care.
He owns them. Yeah.
He owns his weaknesses and he learns from them and becomes a better person and a badass because of it.
I love that the meme that everyone's been talking about all week is like, how much money is in your bank account? $20.
And Locke, Joe is not One Punch Man. Joe is Gogeta.
Gogeta?
Sure. But no.
Gojijo?
No.
So yeah, we meet this kid who's apparently a fan of Boom Blue, and he's like, I want to be your apprentice, and Shashiro's like,
baby Ichi?
Shashiro fucking nopes the hell out immediately.
The shit with Mira was fucking hilarious. She's failed her driving test 6 times, and she's like, I don't want you guys to know that because I'm the driver of the team.
My favorite thing
was like, it's not that bad, and she's like, I'm the driver.
Oh yeah, then that is pretty bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
My favorite thing with Mira was how like, so the kid shows up wanting to be Blue's apprentice. Shashiro fucking nopes out of there. So Mira's like, well, if Shashiro would do it, then I'll be your teacher. Oh, now I have to study under Boon Black. Immediately rejected.
Yeah, no, you're gonna study under Boon Black now. I'm like, you watch your fucking mouth, kid.
What, is that true? Is this the 2400th episode of Super Sentai? That's awesome.
Yes.
And we celebrated that by advertising the Robo Universe toys again.
Yeah, I think we celebrated like the 200th episode, 2000th episode.
The 200th episode?
Yes, all 200 episodes of Sentai.
Right?
Back during fucking Battle Fever, I don't know.
So yeah, so we got like a Monster of the Week was like based off like a scale, and I actually liked him. He was pretty funny.
It was a neat gimmick where it just like measures people's bodies and then like gives them numbers related to their embarrassing secrets.
This fucking chick being like, this is the number of boyfriends she has. I'm like, damn. You're teaching children. You're teaching children. Hey, you can have multiple fucking partners if you want.
This is what the kids are calling situationships.
Boyfriend is like, but we're poly. It's fine.
Yeah.
And the kaijin's just like, damn it! I forgot it's 2024.
Hey, listen.
Everything's okay.
The thing is,
this motherfucker's not allowed to judge a person on how much toilet paper they use. Okay?
Here's the thing.
That's between them and them alone.
Here's the thing. As we saw from when he targeted Joe, what numbers and facts he was revealing was based on what the monster assumed would be embarrassing. But as with Joe, we saw he wasn't embarrassed by those facts of his, which means the monster who was born an hour ago immediately has hang-ups on what aspects of living people should be embarrassed by, including the number of boyfriends they have, the length of toilet paper they use, and how much money is in their bank account.
And you know what? This episode made me really kind of zone in on what I like about the Boonboomgers, because to a certain extent, and this is made even better by the fact that they are public figures.
Mm-hmm.
Their adventures sometimes are very PSA-some, and during the, I mean, it's shown like during the ending credits where they always do a little PSA about traffic safety.
Although 99% of those are, don't blank in the street!
But again, the street is dangerous for children to be in.
Yeah.
The Boonbooms are friends to the children, and I mean, that is what the essence of Sentai is.
There's a lot of good moral lessons, and they do a good job conveying them.
Exactly, and they're focusing on that. And Sentai is for younger children. Let's never forget that. Rider is for, like, you know, tweens to teens, but Sentai is for children. And that's what I'm getting from this series the most, and that's what's really making me like it the most, because it's got good messages when it wants to. It's got an innocence to it, but at the same time, it knows when it needs to get serious, and that's what I think good toku should do. It's still a kid's show, and it remembers that, but it knows when to take its audience seriously, and I think Boonboomger is really, really embodying that, and that's really, really getting me cranked up. I love that.
It's Bakuing Mayage. My favorite part of the episode was after the opening, we get this scene of the three-seaters being praised by Spindo, and he's like, "You've done such a good job collecting gasoline," and I'm like, "Have they?
Thank you for getting me that Pikachu, Team Rocket.
You will now be promoted to my right-hand team."
Thank you, Boston.
And then we find out that
Giovanni's the best.
Then we find out that was them imagining that happening.
Yes, just like every other Giovanni fantasy that Team Rocket has ever had.
I thought it was really happening. I'm like, wow, all right, that's nice.
No!
Gone.
No! I love they're a bunch of fucking losers.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Three-seaters they're my favorite part of Boonboomger now.
Yeah.
I love them.
They're the MVPs. 100%.
Yeah. I mean, like, we come for Ash and the gang, but we stay for Team Rocket. Let's face it.
Yeah.
Yeah, our car Team Rocket. That's right.
But yeah, so Joe overcomes his embarrassing facts, which apparently, I like how they make a big deal of, you made a really big mistake at age 9. And I'm like, oh, he broke a heater once.
No, that's not what he did. He broke a heater and it damaged his father's cop uniform.
Yeah, he was trying to like warm up his father's police jacket so he wouldn't be cold.
And he melted it.
Yeah, he melted the back of it, and you could actually see on the floor there was like a big like burn mark on the floor.
So to Joe, he disappointed his dad, and he also besmirched a cop uniform.
Yeah.
I can see why he felt bad about that, but it's to his credit, and it's to his dad's credit, because his dad gives him some pretty solid dad advice and some pretty good clarity.
And that's how we loop back to the whole Boonboomger's conveying good moral messages. The whole bit of the episode was, mistakes happen, but it's okay because that's what living is.
Exactly.
And you can only learn from them.
Exactly. I loved that. I loved this episode.
Yeah.
And like it really did show me why I've been so keen on Boonboomger. It's not just because of the Masaki Endo finish at the end of the fucking theme song, which is like,
so that is a huge plus.
It's a huge plus. But no, this is a good show for kids. And I really respect it. It's not even just liking it anymore. I respect Boonboomger and what it's trying to do.
We also got his power level. It's over.
Yeah, literally exploded a scouter. It's pretty good.
And then when we get the fucking mech fight, they stop Robo Champion because you're too heavy. You're over the weight limit for this road. And then they subvert that by having Bune mock Robo Tokyo custom. We're not subject to your laws because these aren't cars, they're trains! Got him!
And me and Pink both said the same thing at the same time. That's a fucking stretch and you know it!
I would have loved if they responded to that by having him do like a punch with the Tokyo arm and having the train stretch. Like, I'll show you a stretch! Space Jam punch!
But yes, the champion finisher from Joe was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Gomu Gomu no train car.
And the shit with
Fuck you, Gomu.
shit Sakito did with the trains, that was funny.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, fuck you, trains. I'm like, wow.
I love that the little kid who was like the fan of the Boonboomgers, he made his own, at the start of the episode, you see him with his own like homemade Boon Boom changer, and then when he idolizes Joe, at the end of the episode, he has a homemade Boon Boom booster.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it's so cute.
Now available on Premium Bandai.
Chashiro does say it best. Like, he's fucking lame, but Joe is the most heroic of all of us.
Yeah.
And that was great.
Favorite character in Boonboomger for a reason.
Yeah, I like Joe too. Joe's great. I wish he got the spotlight more.
Well, apparently next episode, not only is it a soccer-themed episode, but apparently Joe takes a hit and goes down, and Sakito puts on his champion jacket?
Sorry, guys, I'm out. I heard soccer, I'm out.
There we go, everyone. Sakito got a jacket.
Champion Boon violence happening, people! That's so fucking funny! They won't give him his own super form, so he has to steal someone else's!
And Joe,
while they're injured!
Both of his fans will be thrilled.
Wait, I wonder if it's gonna be the same thing like it happened in the baseball episode where Joe just got fucking knocked out for the whole game.
Someone post the show Rampo gif from the baseball episode.
I remember how pissed Ichi was. He's like, wait, he got knocked out for the whole game and no one fucking woke him up?
Yeah, they just left him there for hours!
Yeah.
There you go. Joe literally gets knocked unconscious and he's just out for the rest of the game. Jeez, Joe, you fucking suck at sports.
I mean, he's not athletic. That's why he got into law enforcement.
I feel like you need to be athletic to chase down perps.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
I mean, he can run.
For a second
He
time.
can hit a ball.
For a second fucking time, Joe's just got knocked out in a sporting event.
There's the good.
Yeah! Oh, Kyurine.
Ow!
God, I miss Q Ranger.
Yeah, no,
Which is funny because Stinger's actor was in the Gavv episode.
Yeah, I know. He did so much emoting that I wasn't expecting from him. It's like, fuck, Stinger.
Don't fuck Stinger. That'd be painful.
No. Anyways, watch the baseball Q Ranger episode. It's fucking good.
Yeah.
No more gifts! Even though the fucking episode's
I allowed
great.
the one GIF. No more.
No more.
All right. Feature topic time.
Yeah, Gandine.
Featured topic.
I was so tempted to just play the Zio theme.
So apparently, there's only three of us. There's like not too much discussion. So
And late news week.
yeah. So yeah, the coach was so fucking terrified by being hit by grabbed by a giant monster that she's like, yeah, no, fuck this shit, I'm out.
I just love that the opening conflict between them is like, why didn't you tell me you were henching into an Ultraman and fighting aliens?
Because it's weird.
And then she goes and just flat out tells everything to the professor dude, and the fucking look he gave her.
Oh no, he's like, it's just like, yeah. So like, it involved a lizard. I'm just okay. I'm just gonna believe you.
What if I told you something completely unbelievable happens? Well, it depends how unbelievable.
Continue.
He's transforming into a superhero and fighting aliens. Just tilts his head down.
What, you mean like this?
Yeah, he literally makes an Ultraman pose.
He literally does the stupid Catholic Ultraman cross.
Does he schwa?
Yeah, that's basically what he said.
He literally said it.
Does he schwa? Oh, what do you tell me? He fucking schwas? He fucking schwas?
Yeah, he doesn't even say anything. He's just like, oh.
And then I love that we get this like, well, you did commit to being his coach for the para-athlete races, so that means that you as his coach are committed to him no matter what you have to do together. And I'm like, she committed to being his athletic coach, not to being his partner in being a fucking superhero and fighting aliens. Yeah. I think that requires a separate agreement.
Yes, but clearly what they're talking about is a metaphor for the challenges that a paraplegic would go through. And she's like, I didn't sign up for this shit. Imagine what he didn't sign up for.
Didn't you?
No, but yeah, it's like, imagine what he didn't sign up for.
Oh. Could you fucking imagine if they tried to pull that shit? It's like,
I mean,
he's differently abled. You should really be doing everything you can to help him.
They didn't say that in so many words, but they were using the setting of the story as a sort of
It was kind of gently implied.
Yeah. No, it's like a pastiche for that almost. Yeah. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say
the big space lizard was a metaphor for the difficulties of being in a wheelchair.
I mean, kinda.
But I love she goes back to her, back to him, and she's like, "Okay, I get your superhero. Are you still gonna do the
race?
The race?" And he's like, "Yeah, of course I'm gonna still do the race."
Yeah.
Yeah, I never said I wouldn't.
I gotta do this thing first.
I can do sports and also save Space Phillip from Big Alien.
I love how his name is Goo.
Yeah, that was. I don't know if we actually know his actual name, but they call him. You weren't here for the first 2 episodes, but they call him Goo because when he first showed up, that was all he said.
Well, it's because he's a Pokemon.
Yeah, he's a Pokemon.
He's the Oxus.
He's Goo. He is Goo.
Gooxus.
Goo.
Yeah.
And then he has to evolve into a second form, Goo Goo.
Or maybe he's also differently abled and mute. And that's the only sound.
No, he talks in this episode, actually. When they're at the table and he's trying to oh, don't worry about me. But they're like, nope, stop talking.
No, he's speaking through a vocalizer, though.
But he does talk.
Yes, but it is an assistance device.
I don't think they explicitly say what it is. I think it's just because he's an alien.
Yeah, but it is also in a series that is about someone who's differently abled. Yeah. I think you're supposed to take it as shorthand.
I think you could interpret it that way, sure.
Yeah.
So they activate the yin yang plot egg, and it gives them this whole thing about the twin galaxies. Oh, I'm sorry.
Did you mean Buddha's testicle?
The fucking moment where the friend or whatever is doing the chant, and just the dad. He's just thinking back to the grandma, and the grandma's just looking at him weirdly, and then it cuts back.
Yeah.
And it's
I was like, what is that face? He's why is it here?
Creepy dead grandma.
He's just he goes back to reality, and it's one of his mechanics, and he's just can you not stand this close, please?
Back up, Fez.
He was kind of Fez looking, wasn't he?
God damn it! I was getting.
They make the wheelchair. They make the super.
You remember that Adam Sandler movie, Anger Management, with?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. So you remember when what's his face? Oh fuck! When Jack Nicholson just leans in and goes, "Wildebeest." That's what I was getting from the granny.
So the yin yang orb reveals that not Divatox's plan is she wants Goo's green goo beam in order to turn civilization into plants and swamp things, and they called it the Green Death. So I'm like, is there also now an environmentalism message in here?
Yeah, so
because they're the real enemies.
Apparently, Goo's planet and Earth are twin planets. So what happens to one planet also reflects on the other one. So it's weird.
I think what they were trying to say is that they are in separate galaxies, but they are under the same conditions.
Yeah,
I don't think it's a. They were saying it's a mirror from the perspective of they're both in the Goldilocks zone, but I don't think that they're implying that what happens to Earth happens to other planets.
I think that was what they were implying. They didn't super expound on it well, but that felt like what they were pointing towards.
It's not what I was picking up.
It's not very well conveyed.
I just kind of thought they were trying to turn Earth into more something like the other.
The point is they're trying to turn it into a techno-organic planet.
Yeah,
like beast machines.
Techno-planet.
I think that's how I interpreted that. I'm like, oh, so it's just beast machines. I love that, like, Gandine makes this, like, vine dome over them when they find goo in the forest, and the, like, roaming Pokemon-ass giant space lizard apparently doesn't see them through the very wide gaps in these very thin branches.
Nope, not even once.
So also, Gandine gets his new super wheelchair, and it's pretty cool.
Complete with wheel spikes for some reason that ends up being useful in a way no one could have predicted.
They make like a funny joke where like it's spelled like G and D, but like they're like, no, it's Gandine.
But here's the thing. Why did it have to be spelled that way? They never say that.
I liked the fact that it's at one point they were just like, oh, it's like Gandhi, and the one guy
and the Indian dude in the background goes, excuse me?
Just goes, no,
we're not doing that.
That's raisins.
Yeah. He literally was like, that's raisins, you guys.
But, okay.
Wait a moment.
I have to acknowledge the most badass fucking thing in the whole episode. So like Gandine ends up like going to fight like the lizard monster, and like he's being like roped around. And I forgot that the wheelchair had like the flamethrower because they kept like making jokes of that the last episode. It was really funny. But the father does the most badass thing where he's like, all right, guys, we're going to fucking launch this rocket at that fucking monster.
Fill it full of stuff you'll think will hurt it. And my first thought was, I'm going to shit in this rocket.
I like how they didn't even show us what they were putting in.
No, they didn't.
Just like, all right, we have to prepare this rocket and fill it with things we think will hurt the space lizard.
Which is why I'm going to shit in the rocket.
Hard cut to them firing it.
Yep.
Up through a fucking portal, and then it just blasts right into the monster, and all that it did was knock Gandine out of the thing's claw grasp. I feel like he could have gotten himself out with one of his many beams and things.
Or use the flamethrower more.
He only has access to half of his body, so I'm gonna say.
Yeah, but that's why they made the super wheelchair for him.
Yeah.
But he didn't have access to that.
The battle penis.
Yeah, I kind of had to laugh at that because it looked like someone's like soapbox derby.
That's the D in Gandhi.
Derby.
Also, they had this one shot where like freaking like the coach or whatever is like in the truck, and like she
runs the truck into it.
She's looking at like something, like she's looking at like Gandine or like the lizard or something like that, or the monster, and it just like it lingers on her for like, I swear to God, like 15 seconds. And I was
that
like,
whole shot, I was expecting her to like, because like she had his bike in the back of the truck, and then like as Gandine is like being thrown at her, like that's when like the really long dwelling shot on her face, like what the fuck? I fully expected her to like swing the truck around so that he landed in the bike.
That would have been.
But no, she just takes his hand while he's in midair, and then they just cruise through the fucking portal.
Yeah.
Some weird choices with this combat. And also, the kaiju at one point whips out a fucking, like, granite tongue.
Honestly, like, I want to like this, and I want to like Gandine, but his suit doesn't look like a protagonist suit. It almost kind of looks like a technologically advanced mook.
It does look kind of mooky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like this is something that someone really wanted to do.
This feels like a passion project that like got Kickstarter funding and nothing further.
TV Nihon was like, yeah? Really? Okay. Sounds good. And they I mean, like, it's good. Its heart is in the right place. I like it. I've only watched this one episode, but I like it. I just But
we're not quite done actually discussing what happens in it.
Right.
So Gandine gets in his bike and then starts like highway chasing towards it, dodging cars being thrown at him, which was pretty cool. And then he gets knocked out of the chair and like lands on the kaiju like at the bottom. And I was fully expecting this to be like, are they ramping up to a moment where he's gonna channel the superpowers that will let him use his legs again? But
they
no,
wouldn't dare.
that would have been hilarious. But no,
it
all it does is give him the strength to just climb up the thing like he's playing fucking Shadow of the Colossus.
That would have also been terrible messaging because what they were talking about with him was his level of effort.
Yeah.
And if they were to have him just get the power to walk again, I feel like that would have sent the message of, see, paraplegics, you're just not trying hard enough.
All you need is alien superpowers.
All that nerve damage, it's all in your head. The power of courage will get you walking again. No, it would have been bad messaging, and I'm glad I'm glad they didn't pull something like that.
Yep. So he climbs up the fucking kaiju and punches its horn off, which kills it, I guess.
Like a Guyver pulling like the fucking control metal out.
And then not Divatox on the nearby roof screams like Rita Kaniska and pieces the fuck out, and in the process of doing so
takes a fucking bite out of the building.
Yeah, like her portal energy around her just numbs the fucking top of the building.
It was like the same. It's kind of the same like effects that when like a Terminator arrives from the future. Because it makes like a giant bubble and then just kind of like burns and destroys whatever's like in its like radius when it shows up.
It annihilates the matter around it. Yeah. Which is
really cool.
That's really cool.
And I think my favorite part of the episode happens right after that when the fucking cops show up at the garage because the father launched a missile, an illegal missile.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, we're launching a firework containing the hopes and dreams of people. I'm like, okay, Ultraman
and the
Dyna.
shit of that person over there.
And an illegal missile!
What missile? We were firing off fireworks.
We're mechanics.
Why is your face all black? Fireworks have gunpowder.
That's raisins.
Oh man,
that's not what I was going for.
I know. I just felt like taking us down a different timeline.
Yeah, okay.
So anyway, because why not? The fucking government picks up the carcass of the monster and studies it.
That guy was Hojo. That was
Was
Hojo
it?
from Akito. Yeah.
Nice. I thought that was probably someone.
Yeah,
and yet,
Hojo.
The government's spying on Gandine because why not?
It's time for the real villain of this show to show up. The government.
This is the finale. There's no more Gandine.
This is the finale, and yet the big evil mastermind just went and left the planet because I guess their evil plans are ruined? Question mark.
But not Gigan is still on the planet as a corpse, and so the government gets it, and they're gonna make Mecha not Gigan.
Holy shit! This final episode, it aired on my birthday in 2021.
Nice.
Amazing.
But I just love that this whole thing ends with not really a proper conclusion. It's clearly just bait for more episodes that never happened.
It's the Toku equivalent of you like that?
Nobody liked that, I guess.
I feel like this didn't get a lot of play, and that sucks because it's hard. It's in the right place.
Yeah,
I really like the visibility for like people who are differently abled. I appreciate what it was trying to do. It didn't get it doesn't look like it got a lot of money, and it looks like it spent its money in the right places.
Oh, this was made to promote the Tokyo Paralympic Games from 2021.
Okay, cool.
They even tried to lure in the moms with shirtless, muscly Sogo.
Yeah, like, yes, that guy was ripped. Like, he's, I mean, like, I was looking at him and was like, wow,
he's the king of all fucking time. You fucking better be ripped.
Yeah, I mean,
it was so cool.
Yeah, like, if that was what this was meant to promote, then that's awesome.
Yeah, I was saying to you in the other episodes, there were actual like para athletes he was competing against.
That's incredible. I love that. This show's heart was in the right place. Is it like as good as like, you know, Rider and Sentai? No, but it looks like it was made to be like a mini series. So if this inspired even one kid that, you know, like doesn't have use of his legs, and it made that kid like, you know, inspired and like, you know, lit a fire under them and allowed them to love themselves, then this show has succeeded, and I respect it. So
yeah, like
that's my feeling on it.
I just love how it literally ends with like everything's gonna be okay. Pan up. Oh, storm clouds.
Yeah. Sequel? Oh, okay.
Storms of ruin.
Yeah, there's like the post-credit scene where like Sogo and like the coach are like trading, and then she's like talking to the camera, and he's like, "Who are you talking to?"
No one. Question mark.
The storm's coming, and that storm is the Japanese government.
Storm's coming up, Annie. You better get home quick. But anyway, so yes, that was Gandine. Honestly, as short as it was, it was very heartwarming. It had a very good message. It was very cute, and I don't know, like I like the family. Like the dad was really cool because he's played by fucking Ultraman Dyna, so he's super badass.
I love the Revice level family energy this had.
Yeah, no, it was really fucking cool. So like we need more in these tokus.
This show's heart is in the right place.
Yeah.
It's quite good.
All right, that is going to be Castranger for this week. Yeah. On a just a little side note about like other toku, I've been watching more and more Garo. I'm working my way through Makai Senki, the 2011 second series. The episode I watched today had him in like with the cape and without the helmet, and that was so fucking badass.
Honestly,
that's Master Garo.
Yeah, apparently Garo's form when he has the cape is called Master Garo, and I'm like, that's fucking sick.
As a longtime Garo fan, I'm so happy for you.
Yeah,
it's so good.
No, we need to talk about more Garo on the show.
Yeah, if you guys want to see more Garo on the old Castranger, give us a like, subscribe, and a Patreon dono.
Like, I feel like we don't need to do like the shows, but like there's enough movies that we could probably like get through the movies.
Oh yeah,
like we would have context, except like Ichi and Paul can be like our like, you know, the experts, and then like me, Gar, and like Emily, we could be like, whoa, it's so fucking cool, and your guys are like, I know, right?
I've only watched a little bit of it so far, but we definitely should talk about Red Requiem. I love that movie.
I just want to watch one episode of Garo, whatever one that fucking Decade's in, because Decade's a fucking Makai night.
I'll let you know when I get there.
Yeah.
Garo's great. You guys know me. I've always wanted to do a late night spin-off where I talk about Garo and other one-offs. So if anybody wants to see that, also give us a like, subscribe, and the old Patreon dono.
Or as my Dungeons and Dragons GM says, dingle the bingle.
Dingle that bingle.
Dingle the bingle, everyone.
All right. Jikai, Radio Sentai Castranger. Our final episode of 2024 will be next week, and we will be discussing the Deca Ranger 20th anniversary movie, Fireball Booster.
Oh, yay, with the cool-ass new Deca Red suit. I fucking love it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Deca Ranger movie, soccer episode. Deca Ranger, soccer episode. Will I be here for it?
Find out next week.
The fucking...
Oh, I'm sorry you missed episode 7. It's okay, you can catch it tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Time.
Yeah. All right. Shout out to our currently active patrons, of which we have a new one this past week. Our newest patron is Springtime Bonnie. Thank you very much for supporting what we do.
Thank you, friend.
As well as an ongoing thanks to Blaze, Armorhide, Sentai VT, and Vegas Bear.
Thank you guys.
Thank you very much, guys.
Yeah. All right.
We love you all.
Let us know what you thought of these episodes in the comments. Let us know what you would like us to talk about in the future. As always, the primary source of our hijinks is castranger.podbean.com. From there, you can find our Facebook, Twitter, Discord, merch store, Patreon, all of our cool shit.
I'm sorry, but Cosmo 7 overslept. And
oh, now we have to do the whole episode over again.
Yeah, exactly. You know what, guys? Jikai, Radio Sentai Castranger, again.
All right, anyways.
Anyone see the Game Awards yesterday?
Fortnite, cue the roll call.
All right. Yeah, thank you all for listening, watching, liking, favoriting, sharing, subscribing, hitting the bell, and being awesome. And we will see you next week for the final episode of 2024.
Stay paralyzed.
No, don't do that. Overcome your adversity.